So, welcome on YouTube. We are playing Stellaris. We are playing as the... What are we? The Snuggle Hug Friendship Ring. Sound is good. You are good. And I closed that anomaly. By accident. Great start. What did we find? This one. Okay, cool. And let's carry on, shall we? We are, of course, playing as playing on Iron Man. So whatever happens. If I lose, I lose. That's just how it is. Now, what did we find here? An anomaly here, the debris field, which Aku is part of, rolls and swirls under the influence of unknown forces. We are going to leave that be for now, because it's probably not a good idea to spend a year and a half researching that. What is happening on our capital? It's been a week. If you're watching this on YouTube immediately after, that's why it's been a week in between streams. So this is why I am sort of getting my bearings for like a couple minutes. And you know what was funny? I was like looking at the history on our TV, and basically it's something like how to basic cell dweller white screen, which I use to light up in here because I have no ambient lights yet, but we are going to order some from IKEA this weekend. And what else? Something there was also, oh yeah, why the new Lion King movie is it's not that great, how it ruined Lion King and stuff like that. So it was just funny to me, like how weird our history on YouTube on our TV is. Anyway, so we are exploring and we are expanding. Now so we met these dudes over here, these Delta aliens that seem to be just sort of neutral. Did we meet any other empires yet? Something tells me no. Maybe yes, no, yes, no, maybe yes. So I want to expand down here and get this system as well as a sort of choke point, and I also definitely want to expand up here, get this choke point, and get these 3 lovely, luscious, wonderful planets. And don't forget that I am a bit of a noob when it comes to this game. I have like 160 hours, so clearly too few hours, right? For a Paradox game, this is definitely, I would still be considered a pretty hardcore noob. What is our construction ship doing? It is building something or other. What you doing there? Oh, I'm getting this system, and then I'll probably get this system just to lock it down, and then we'll go up here. Am I building a construction ship? Yes, I am, because the reasoning for that was that I didn't want to spend a lot of time sort of herding my construction ships from one part of the galaxy to the other. Mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit over Chax 1A, which is this system over here. Okay, cool. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet, and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. A tragic fate. And we get some society research from that as well. What is our tech doing? Hey tech, what you doing? We're gonna finish this. We're gonna get some unity. And if I'm not mistaken... Wait, navigation bar. This is new. Navigation bar is unlocked. Okay. Where is our tradition screen? And we are doing discovery first because, hey, you just gotta discover more of the galaxy. We just gotta do it. There is a cable over there. There is no cable over there. This is not the cable you're looking for. Anyway. Let's do it. Science ship is sitting by... Now listen here, science ship. I need you to get your butt out and explore. So survey that system. Go do the thing. We're gonna bump up the speed.
Technological acquisition successful.
And technological acquisition successful. I'm actually thinking that the advisor volume could be just a tad down, just a little bit. There you go. So we finished uniform data standards. Deviants will not be tolerated. We are playing as driven assimilators because we are driven to assimilate everyone by hugging them really, really tight and squeezing and never letting go. Now, I'm gonna get the biodiversity studies because more research is always better. We can clear blockers later. And indeed we have. And indeed we will. What does this give us? This gives us max districts and unblocks or rich caverns. Cool. And we've got organic landfills, which gives us max generators. And this is, of course, our capital planet called Friendship. And our second planet is being colonized, our first colony, and it's, of course, called Camaraderie, which actually, hold the phone. There is something I should open up over here, just so that I can find names for planets easier. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Let's go back. Okay. Construction ship. Okay. Yeah, I can move this little guy up here, and we can go here, here, and here to lock this in. We'll also want to excavate, and we are actually excavating a site. It's this popular rock. Okay. Our shipyard is standing by. We should be designing some ships, shouldn't we? Now, how I like to do it, and it's not for any particular strategic reason, it's just for more roleplay reasons, is that I create 3 types of designs, and I have a mix of all of them in my fleets. Is it the best way to do things? No, it is not. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes, I probably will. So, ship designer. We're gonna go to new design. We're gonna make a corvette. We are going to make a missile boat. And we're gonna go with lasers and nuclear missiles. That is a bit loud, isn't it? The sound effects, they are a tad loud, are they not? Let's just bump that down a little bit. Let's get the ambient volume down a little bit, just so that we don't have any issues. Ship designer, right? So, and this is the design we're going for. Do I have... I was actually waiting on something, wasn't I, before I started making ships? I'm waiting for the improved deflectors. So I guess we can wait a little bit longer. We're just accruing alloys anyway, so it's not that big of a deal if we make the ships now or later. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, I have the Stellarite Devourer in here, which of course is super, super fun time. Oh, Friendship needs jobs. Hold the phone. A vessel of some kind has crashed into the surface of this asteroid. Wreckage from the craft can still be found in the impact crater. Do it. Right, so we need to find some jobs. Menial droid unemployment Snugglenator, because that is our race. It's Snugglenators. Right. And I need to make something here. So what else do we need? More research is always good. Sentinel posts. Oh, these are defense army simulation sites for Unity. That is also quite nice. More alloys is always super cool. We're not producing enough food, but I don't see it as that big of an issue right now. Admin capacity. I mean, yeah, that could be useful. Whole simulation sites, resource silos, drone storage. What does the drone storage? It gives housing and amenities. So we have amenities, we have housing. We just need to decide on what we want to produce. You know what? I would love some more Unity. Screw it, do it. Make it a thing. My will be done. Okay. And what else? So this little guy is going there to build a star base. This little guy is making a star base over here.
Construction complete.
And there you go. And there you go. Right, let's set up the mining stations and let's colonize another world, guys. Snuggledator of Bleeding Course. And how are we going to name this? We are going to name it excuse me, Stellaris, I was thinking, we are going to name it, and I forgot. Harmony. Right? It's gonna be super funny if we make a planet like a dystopic sort of society, and it's called friendship or something, right? So that's gonna get set up right there, and of course our system over here, our core system is called Love, because of course it is. Crash ore freighter. After identifying an anomaly in the gravity well of something asteroid, the HSS Composite 763 has discovered the shattered wreckage of an ancient ore super freighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. It must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid's mineral wealth has been revised accordingly. Nice. So we get some more minerals down there. Cool. I am good with that. Alrighty then. And I am super excited about releasing the song tomorrow, or if you're in the future watching this on YouTube, I've already released the song. The first song that I did on stream ever. It's called The Escape. It's going live tomorrow as we speak on YouTube and all the platforms. On all the platforms it'll be probably next week, because I did not plan things out properly, and Spotify takes like 5 days or something to set things up. Right, so you finished sort of scanning over here. Let's see what's in that corner over there. I'm sure it's probably not a cosmic horror waiting to eat my face. Okay, time to get something more down here. So research station output is nice, research alternatives is nice, and scientist level cap is also nice. But our scientists still aren't at a level where they can actually benefit from this. So we're just gonna go with the research station output bump up, just so that we can make more science. More science is always better.
Construction complete.
There you go, buddy. So just set up the research stations and the mining stations up there, and that'll be just hunky-dory. Thank you very much. I still haven't met anyone, so this is kind of weird. I was kind of expecting someone to block me at some point, or to annoy me to no end. I've also been trying to set up Streamlabs with Restream. Like the... Hey! Hold on. So, if anybody out there, either right now in Twitch or later, at a later date on YouTube or whatever, just drop me a comment or something on social media, or a DM or something. If you know how to set up Restream with Streamlabs with the Focusrite 6i6, because I tried it. I saw this awesome video from Alex Pfeffer, and he sort of detailed how to do that with Cubase. Yeah, in Cubase, that's another thing. Because it's not really working for me. It's not like capturing the audio. And Restream is a VST plugin that's made by the awesome folks at Reaper, and it's available for free, and basically allows you to connect your DAW to OBS. Now, the problem is that I'm using Streamlabs OBS because it's awesome, but also It's not taking, it's not working properly. So if anybody at one point now or in the future, if you see this, this is my message in a bottle to you. Speaking of messages in a bottle, let's see our archaeological site. So we finished it. Following small and narrow tunnels, the expedition team finally stumbled into the innermost sanctum, a vast and exquisitely crafted chamber adorned by sculptures carved directly into the rock. Translation of spiritual texts carved into the walls called the place the Ninth Step. And it was apparently one of the many destinations on a religious journey taken by the creating species. If this was the ninth step, where are the preceding 8? And how many steps followed? Asking the real tough questions here on my stream on Stellaris. Fascinating. So we get some physics, some society, and some engineering research. It's not the best archaeological site I've ever seen, but it's still interesting, it's still fun. I absolutely adore the feeling, the Star Trek-y feeling of exploring the galaxy and finding different mysteries and all of that Stellaris gives off. It's one of my favorite things about this game. I absolutely adore it. Right, so listen up, boyo. Before I send you to the next archaeological site, which I think would be pretty cool, can you... Oh, and you're finished as well. Can you guys, like, sort of explore a little bit? Would that be a thing that we can do? And then I'll take care of this archaeological site as well, of course. Hey, greetings to you. Oh, we have the traders. Nice. Racket. Greetings to you, Snugglenators. Yes, I do voices. No. Greetings to you, Snugglenators, from the Racket Industrial Enterprise. We are brokers, deal makers, who have traveled from the stars, from Trade Station Tungle. We pass through your space in peace, only to buy, to sell. I assume that is the noise. Do we have a tooltip? No. We will offer you good deals, many things. We will speak again before we leave. Should you call us, the Caravansary Caravan Coalition will answer. Greetings, Caravanneers. Okay, it is not a relic. It is an antique. Just think. It survived this many centuries already, built to last. What can you offer us? We have noticed your mining station in orbit of love. Or as the English would say, love. It extracts energy, does it not? Maybe. We can assist. We can grant you a satellite. One fitted with a clever technology. We call it a Racket Energy Extractor. It will remain in orbit and increase the amount of energy credits you can obtain from Love's surface. Give us 15 exotic gases and we will deploy this satellite. Well, that would be cool, I gotta say. Unfortunately, not right now. Can you come back later? We shall come back to you again before making our leave of your space, but we may alter the deal. Well, screw you too, buddy. Anyway, unfortunately, I can't actually buy exotic gases to get that thing. It would have been cool. It's a net increase on our energy, so you kind of really want it. Unfortunately, there is absolutely no way I can get access to exotic gases before they leave, so I guess that's just gonna be that. And a single tear fell from my eye. Right, so what was I saying? Yes, I was trying to set up the link between hello. Oh, it's the yes. Okay. I was trying to set up the connection between Cubase, which is what we use to write music and produce music in our music streams, and to set it up with Streamlabs and with Ria Stream so that I can actually... So when I'm recording, I have this huge lag. When I press a key, it takes like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. That might be a bit much. Like, it's quite a noticeable number of seconds. There's a delay between that note is actually played back in the system. And that is super not helpful when you're trying to record and not look silly in front of people. So I've been trying to set that up, but unfortunately, it's not panning out properly. Hello! We actually have and I think I just blinded everybody, including myself. Sorry, we have encountered the Eta aliens. Now, we would very much enjoy researching them immediately so that we can get some free influence. So this is an actual alien empire, guys. So finally, there is someone to mess with my stuff now. Hey, where? Excuse me? Oh, okay. I lost one of my ships at that point. Okay, mining station output plus 10. We have 0G refineries. We can build nebula refineries. We do not have nebulae. Nebulae? Nebulae. Nebulae. In our empire, so the addition of internal refineries on mining stations will substantially increase mineral production. Nice new research. What? Coil gun would be nice. Afterburners would be nice, and more mining station. Fine, do it. Do the thing. Now, are we losing food? No, we are not. Hey. Sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Well, we're gonna research that stuff. And our construction ship is sort of hanging back here. I don't know if I actually want to... Yeah, they still... No, not interested. Move along. Sorry. No exotic gases for you. Now, this construction ship is kind of hanging back over here because I don't know exactly where I should send it. I don't think I should send it forward, or actually, hold on. Might be a good thing to send it forward, because then we would definitely lock in the system here. I don't think there's anyone around us on this side. They might be down here, they might be down here. But still, might as well get that starbase going. We have a science ship that is just hanging back, and we will just hit that survey over there. Another tech. Improved deflectors. These updated deflector screens are capable of soaking up even more punishment before they overload. Nice. Oh, physics research, survey speed. Oh my god, all of them are so good. Okay. Let's get the survey speed just so that we can get a leg up on our competition. I think that would be good. I think that would be lovely. So, let's just see what's going on quicker. And we can upgrade our ship design. And actually, we should be designing some ships. So I'll bump it down to slowest just so that we're getting some... Just so that we are getting some movement of time. Ship designer, right. So, let's set up some shields. Reactor booster, yeah, I'm gonna need that for now, just so that I can have all the stuff. And now we need some cool names for our ships. Now then. We shall call this the Pen Pal. The missile boats will be pen pals. Excuse me? No, don't auto-generate designs. Stop being so cray-cray. So this will be the pen pal. Save. Now, a new design is gonna be basically a sort of point defense. Average damage. Okay, that will do. With mass drivers, and let's set up a reactor booster. Let's put in some deflectors. Set the armor. The armor! And where are we going to choose for our name? Let's think. So this is the Keep Me Close class of ships. Hello, we're evading something. Theta aliens. Oh, these are the autonomous mining drones, I would say. Interesting. And of course they're down here just so that they can... there's a continental world as well there, because why not? Okay, evade that. Get the heck out. And I'm sending this dude up there, and I'm gonna send you over here. Now, ship designer, new design, Corvette. What else? Just mass drivers and lasers. Hey, is the sound coming in okay? Because I'm getting some interruptions over here. Hopefully it will be fine. Now then. Shield, and armor. And this is sort of your bread and butter type of ship, so what are we going to call it? We will call it what? We shall call it the what? The Squeezer. Very well. Squeezer class ships. Makes perfect sense. I will definitely not understand these later when I'm setting up my fleets. Speaking of. Now then. Let's add a ship design. Let's get some pen pals. Let's get some... Actually, I'd like to swap this design with the Squeezer. The Squeezer. It's just wrong. That's just wrong. Okay. Now let's set up our fleet. So we need about 1,000 alloys. We can do 5 ships. Let's upgrade our fleet for now. And then we can reinforce our fleet and get those new designs out. Yeah. I think that sounds super cool. And we'll be streaming today for about 3 hours. 2 hours of Stellaris, 1 hour of EU4. Excuse me. The shattered remains of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in the decaying orbit deep inside the atmosphere of Syraclis 2, and that's up here, right? Yeah. It appears to have ventured far into the gas giant's atmosphere, perhaps in a desperate attempt to escape a pursuer, only to be crushed by the atmospheric pressure. The vessel is too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan of the wreckage has provided us with some interesting engineering data. Okay, 150. And I love just reading these tooltips. I noticed that in other playthroughs of other YouTubers that I quite enjoy, they don't take the time to read all of this because they kind of assume that you've seen it 1,000 times, but I haven't. And I enjoy like following along the story and sort of filling in the details in my own sort of narrative when I'm watching. Hello. And so that's why I kind of read them off. Plus, it's good exercise for my diction. So we have found the Kroll Shipping Alliance. Hey, how you doing? Okay, join us. I bring greetings from Chairman Tan Jedurmak. Jedurmak? The undisputed ruler of the Kroll Shipping Alliance. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Well, you see there, buddy. Now, this is gonna be kind of a tiny teensy issue. So join us, whatever. I definitely need to lock in this system sooner rather than later. Ideally, I would grab this and this if it were possible, because I want to block them and not allow them to kind of expand. But unfortunately, I do not think I'll be able to get these two. So I'll probably just get this one and stop there. And most likely there'll be something like super cool in here that I would want and I won't be able to get. So that's going to be fun. Fun for the whole family. Now, what's our constructor ship doing over here? Now, I could be... So again, I could go here. Just directly build that star base, but that's not what I'm gonna do. The construction ship will go in here actually and get me that star base. And we have some rare crystals there as well. Okay, we have found volatile motes. They have volatile motes. That is perfectly fine. They close our borders because...
Construction complete.
They definitely do not like us. Oh, okay. So we currently have neutral relations. We're new contact. They like that they like that we are xenophiles, but we are dreaded assimilators. So that's not gonna. Hey, QQ Polar. What do I think? How you doing, mate? How is your Thursday going? What do I think about Hoi 4? So that's Hearts of Iron 4. I think it's super interesting. I would love to give it a spin. I understand it has the best tutorial out of the Paradox sort of historical grand strategy games. But I haven't really delved into it. I don't have it. And but I'd like to try it out sometime. I'm especially curious in Hearts of Iron 4 if there's anything cool that can be done with like smaller countries, like not your typical sort of Germany, France, UK, US, Japan, Russia, what have you. So I'd love to try it out. Probably will at some point. I don't know if I can understand it to a level where I can actually play it, but that's what I think about any sort of Paradox strategy game. Just chilling on Twitch after a long day at work, and I found your stream. Cheers, QQ Polar. I hope you enjoy. Welcome. We usually make music here, but on Thursdays we just have a chill gaming stream after work. Usually I end up with pretty long hours on Thursdays, so it's nice to just play some video games. And if I'm gonna play video games, why not play it with people on stream, right? I think that's pretty cool, and I absolutely love to stream. So welcome. I hope you can enjoy what we're doing here. I hope you don't get
surface variable detected.
I hope you don't get too upset by my noobness at video games, but I'm just playing to have fun, man. I'm just playing to stay positive, have a little bit of fun, and relax and unwind. What genre do I usually make? All of them. That's such a non-answer. I'm sorry. What we just finished up last Saturday, and we finished another song on Tuesday. We did orchestral synthwave, and that song is gonna go up on my YupTubs tomorrow. And on Tuesday we did just a cyberpunk straight up synthwave song. But for my next trick, I would like to do some EDM stuff, and then I'd really like to do the Doom sound, the Doom 2016 Doom Eternal sound. So we're gonna be playing with a lot of genres. Like I'm a metal dude, like I'm a metal guitarist. I was a metal guitarist, but I've been getting more and more into electronic music. So I'm just gonna do a mix, like whatever fancy we have, really. Each time we kind of stream. So maybe we'll do orchestral, maybe we'll do EDM, maybe we'll do metal. Who cares? Music is music. Oh, nice. I will listen to it when it comes out. I really love synthwave. Cheers, mate. Well, I hope you do, and I hope you like the song too. If not, that's perfectly fine. I mean, whatever tickles your fancy, mate. And if you want to see how the song was done, all the videos are up on YupTubs, and there's the streams as well on VODs and stuff like that. But the important thing is that you're here now. I don't want to sound like I'm advertising to you or to people. I'm sorry. Let's just have some fun. Let's just chill and play some games, yeah? How was work for you today? Or do you not want to talk about it? We can not talk about it. We can definitely not talk about it. So, we have an anomaly here. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this planet. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. Research. Cool. So our borders are closed here. We've got an anomaly here. And,
System survey complete.
okay, and let's quickly sort of survey what we have up here. Just so that I can be sort of pissed off that I probably won't get these 3 systems anyway, and this one as well. Probably see some sort of Gaia world or something.
Construction complete.
Okay, so this has been finished up, but I think I won't actually build another outpost just yet in this part. I'll just sort of hang back on this side while I develop this bit over here, up here, because I think this is more important to capture, since I have this person. Yeah, solar sailor. We have discovered an abandoned solar sailor in orbit around CAD-V2. CAD-V2. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices, an interesting, albeit primitive, design. Let's reinforce this. Yeah, let's reinforce that vessel, that fleet. So construction ship. You can just chill out here. Oh, no worries, I can talk about it. So basically, okay. Yeah, rehabilitation.
Construction complete. System survey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a huge problem, yeah. I mean, it was terrible for me. I'm working from home, but it's like incredibly hot here. It's like over 30 degrees centigrade, like Celsius. So, it was terrible for me. I can only imagine the hell you went through today, so I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that one. I imagine you are pretty beat right now, so grab something cold and chill out. Yeah, and see here we bloody go. Now this is the stuff I'm talking about. So in a very logical sense, the AI is doing the right move. The AI is doing the perfect moves. I have no reason to complain. On an emotional level, this pisses me off. Every time in every game, I don't care if it's Civ, I don't care if it's Paradox, whatever it is, the AI will always know instinctively what system I'm eyeballing. Maybe I'm not subtle about it enough. But this happens all the livelong day. Okay, so let's continue with discovery because we want to finish that off to get some anomaly research speed going. And unfortunately, this is most unfortunate that they have closed their borders to us. They are stronger than us. Their fleet power is overwhelming. Well, screw you too, buddy. Anyway. But it sounds interesting, like, to... At least to me, like what you do. I imagine that you need a pretty high degree of precision and like a lot of know-how in a lot of fields. I've always been sort of super respectful of people who work with architecture or in building or anything like that, because you have to account for a million different things, and in the end, you're kind of responsible for.
Settlement procedure initiated.
In the end, you're kind of responsible for the safety and well-being of the people and of the building itself, right? And that's a huge responsibility, at least to me, it seems. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to work with that pressure. So it's awesome, and I super respect you for it. Hey! Oh, come on. Now listen here, you little... Yeah, they took the system pretty darn fast. They're gonna be moving in here pretty quickly. And unfortunately, I have more systems in between my stuff and his stuff, so I need to lock this in pretty gosh darn quickly.